Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. So today we're going to look at the final U.S. Mint published sales figures for all of the 2019 Apollo 11 special commemorative coins. So this was published in Coin World just after the new year. And so for those who were part of the excitement of the Apollo 11 commemorative coin series, I'll show you what was offered. I received many of them, but not all of them. One option was the gold coin. The option I didn't buy was a 5-ounce silver coin. I did get the $1 silver dollar, and then there was a non-silver nickel clad 50-cent piece. And then there also was an option to bundle that with a special JFK $half. So that's what was offered. So there's a lot of excitement with this program. So what I want to show you is of these coins, so which ones were hot and which ones failed to launch. So some of them lived up to the excitement. Some of them, there was just a little bit too much hype for their own good. And I think this could be a lesson in terms of what's the size of the market, and that if there's a commemorative coin you like, by all means buy it, but don't buy it based on the thought that you're going to flip it or make quick money, because I think the premium's a little high and the mintage levels are actually very high. So for the gold family, they came in two different finishes, proof and brilliant uncirculated. Mintage limit of 50,000 between both finishes. For the 5-ounce coin, there was a separate category, and 100,000 mint limit was set for that. For the silver dollar, there was a limit of 400,000 across two different finishes, proof or brilliant uncirculated. And then for all of the clad $half, whether it was proof, brilliant uncirculated, or bundled with a JFK, there was a mintage limit of 750,000 for any clad $half that was produced. Looking at that, think about which ones you think would have done exceptionally well. So what we're going to look at is the actual sales figures for the different categories, and we can look at what percentage of the gold were sold and what percentage of the silver dollars were sold, as well as the special 5-ounce silver coin, as well as the clad $half, which was most affordable, but they all came with high premiums. I don't have the exact dollar figures of things, but pretty high premiums. So put a number in your head. First up is gold. So this is the proof coin. It is the commemorative size, 90% gold, and it is the traditional weight of a $5 coin. Yeah, so there's a dollar figure, $5. So this is the traditional gold weight of the $5 coins from the pre-33 vintage. So it's just under a 1/4 ounce of gold weight. So this is the proof version, and there's a brilliant uncirculated version. So the proof version has the more mirrored finish in certain features. Across all the designs, it has this image, and this is a photograph. This astronaut is taking a photo of another astronaut, and his visor is reflecting back to the shuttlecraft and back to the photographer, and you can see the shadow of the subject. So this is a famous photograph turned into a coin, and because of the face shield is curved, that's why they have this curved idea. And then this is the one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, and it has the proof finish, and this is also cupped. So that's the design, and it's consistent across all the products. So for 50,000, and here's the numbers, 90% of them were sold. So they don't say that the proofs are limited to 25,000 and the BU 25. It's just that the family of coins is limited to 50,000, and more people went for the proof than the BU. So that's interesting, because I hear people, maybe after the fact, saying that there's a pattern that in terms of gold coins or gold commemoratives, that the BU finish is usually lower mintage. So in the future, would it be worth more because it's lower mintage? Or the fact that collectors bought proof means people who buy collectible coins like the proof finish? So I don't know. But more people went for the proof, including me. So now, going back to the day that these were sold, I think it was late January, there was a little bit of hype about the gold coin and the 5-ounce coin, and there were people on YouTube saying these things are going to sell out in 5 minutes. So guess what? This went, maybe the proof went unavailable, but then came back and never sold out. So don't believe the hype is all I can caution you on. Now the 5-ounce coin, how did you think that did? There were people who bought it and I think sold it within a week or two at a little bit of a premium. But guess what? Only 68% of them were sold. So what I think what happened, this did not live up to the hype because people bought the coin and they couldn't deliver the coin. The mint could not deliver this coin. So they took orders and then they took back orders. And people were looking to flip these coins, and they're like, it's January. I'm not waiting till October to take delivery. So my speculation is that people canceled the orders. All the enthusiasm was lost on the 5-ounce coin. And I think people found out that the people who were buying them were flippers, and there was no audience to flip them to. There was a limited audience, and that's why the 68,000 were sold. So it did not sell out in 10 minutes, and it didn't sell out over the entire calendar year. Now the next category is the silver dollar. So this is 999 fine silver. This is new for commemorative coins. In the past, they produced 90% silver coins for commemorative purposes. So same design. This is a proof mirrored finish, $1. And so this is a great coin, and its limit was 400,000 across both finishes, BU and proof. So how do you think that one did? 70%. So the proof was 219,000 and the BU was 59,000. So once again, collectors went for the proof. 3 or 4 to 1, which is similar to this. So collectors go for the proof coins. So if you're going to pay a premium, I think collectors are thinking, I want the best looking coin I can get. So the final one is the $50. This is not silver at all. They didn't make 40% silver. They didn't make 90% silver or 999 silver. This is strictly nickel clad. This is made out of the same material that just a traditional quarter or dime are made out of these days. So that's, and it's a $50 right there. So that had a family limit of 750,000 across proof finishes, brilliant uncirculated finishes. And then the twist is that for the proof finish, they peeled off some of the proof coins and they matched it with a very special, what I believe they called an enhanced reverse proof Kennedy. And it's a 2019 S, and it's kind of a reverse proof, a little bit of an enhanced proof. And this is not curved, but it's different than a traditional Kennedy in terms of finishes. I think this was an exciting thing to be a part of it, because a lot of the advancement of the NASA space program happened during Kennedy's presidency. And so of the 750,000 for that coin, how did it do? 28%. So once again, 168,000 in the proof finish, 41,000 in the BU finish. So those are the numbers for the clad. Now, the big runaway success in terms of a product was bundling the two together. So the big success is the bundle of the proof $50 and the special Kennedy enhanced reverse proof. There was a limit of this product of 100,000, and 99,998 were sold. So this is the only product that truly sold out. So I think people anticipated that the gold proof or the 5-ounce coin would sell out, but the runaway success really was this coin. This was the best seller in terms of hitting the mintage limits. I'm excited for all of them, but the two best ones are the Kennedy one and the gold. So with the gold, you get the curved design. With the Kennedy, you've got the guy who really kicked the space program into gear. So this year, so far, the only commemorative coin announced is the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's going to be a curved coin because of a curved basketball. So there's been a baseball mitt curved, a footprint curved, and now there's going to be a basketball curved. So curves are cool, but it's not the first time they've done it. So buy the basketball if you like the coin. Don't think about it going up in value. I don't know the numbers, but the mintage limits on the basketball are going to be super high, I'm sure. So the 2019 commemorative coin series was one small step for the US Mint, one giant leap for coin collectors.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.